Sheena is now running in Ohio behind the Sweet Seat with a crowded vehicle primary set amazing. The Outdoors campaign fires back, calling Sheena a symbol of disruption and violence. Singular accountability, not ambiguity.
I just have so many questions here, not the least of which is how she never made any of those promo photos slides, did she? They did like no mess. They did nice Barbie shots. Well, what do you have that's in the back? Which brings me to my next question about being a pick-me for this regime. And their treatment of women. Let's see who got packed up. Let's see all got packed up. And Monty got packed up. Chavez the Reamer got packed up.
Only my neighborhood is now like multiple realities.
We get a new rumor about Cash and the exit every other week. That's the administration. You decide to sign the price where you couldn't even show your face. Speaking of showing your face, why is it that like the administration is all of a sudden running to Ohio?
Madison Tribune is absolutely using a series of loopholes for a long plan into Ohio's politics, and she's certainly the worst person to do that. I'm going to zoom out on this and read to you exactly how this came to be and how many other people were put in the same position. The first thing to understand is that yes, PACs are using residential homes not only as central hubs, but they're also purchasing them sometimes for reasons we don't know. And here's why that's a problem. Not necessarily. The first thing they can do is allow somebody to use that home to run or rent that home to run. Now, I'll just give you an example of this, even this that he could speak. And school board can state that he doesn't, that it happens all the time. Another thing you can do is, and you do have parents that live there, like she does. She's saying, oh, well, I'm actually living with my parents, which is not true. She owns a home here. That is definitely true. The other way to use these matters is that you have a pre-stated campaign account that is funding for all of the other PACs and campaign accounts that are also registered to that address. I've talked about this for various times.
Round and pound.
You just employ your free plans. I don't know if you have that place. Money to pay the purpose. Behavior and the teachers will force you to get remember that you get under 3 videos for kids of all ages. Now figure kids.com. You'll try to stay for updates. Welcome to Get Back. Today's show, my favorite show. I'm the leader in this show to answer questions fast and correct. Totally wrote that. Anybody else today? Steve Guy. And
Round and pound.
now where's the seat on the big? Here in government today. Speak to fish, no. Leading power on ticket phrase. It's free. It's and high things. John F. Kennedy, also known as J.F. Kennedy, was the third president of the United States from 1961 to 1963.
Keep going.
He was a charismatic leader and remains the youngest elected president of the States. That's the favorite. David became last president of the presidential president.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
He was astounding.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Are you guys ready to play the game? Yeah. Then let's play the game. Player points. Everybody gets your hands in the wall. You're now taking about the entire game. If you do get the point, first one is you don't have any turn as the game and save and prove during the game. That is correct. Fourth dude. In World War II, Kennedy was assigned as commander of a controlled
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Exactly. The story of the life of the broken thinking. Kennedy led he even told him English to remember by pledging the man's life jacket strap in his teeth. After being a school rescue, Kennedy was awarded the Navy and Marine Corps Medal and was awarded. JFK received a Purple Heart, which is quite the honor. And in his memory, we have Purple Hearts, also known as chicken hearts inside of.
Please, can we discover Aunt May's cherry pie dimension?
Let me find out. So the first time we was hearing about the whole system with influencers, and now we're hearing about the whole system with actual political candidates. Yes.
This is absolutely huge. And that's the answer is that for U.S. Congress in a title for that. And I wrote for public health, and I wrote this statement for public health, I wrote the fact, I wrote the first in public health, and I do this, democracy is supposed to be at risk because this means that this network that is telling about that is right for customers, means that they can put people in position to run from any address. Well, I found that Michigan, registered status, and she registered for office in Ohio. I ran SEC records, and sure enough, it was the address of the fact in Ohio. Obviously, this seriously, I just really that, and what's diagnosed, that's because of the people that it's about right now. So dictators take dark money, so I have a hard time getting my information out because of not listening to me, but I can cut proposals here. Secretary of State, SEC, I don't it's what I do if somebody can follow the decision so clearly before the SEC and says I seriously published a partial and edited indictment. And this is not reported on an investigator to my knowledge of scientific health of un-American research or magnitude of the Almighty government's political activity and considered science. These should be published revealing detail and action because if this is not well understood or common knowledge, it cannot be understood. If this is by itself, it also has I could do the pilot, how somebody, how the power, somebody, I know so many.
I really it's also job that you need to compile along with that. As much as I talk about how all of this has been exploded the way that the right wing has tried to game the system in a litany of ways. How about the fact that the work that goes into uncovering this is done by people on social media on their own time?
Gonna get
Those
sticky.
two do not go together.
Keep going.
That is almost that was going to be a entire day.
Spider Fist is ready to punch. Now I got you. I got your back. Round and pound.
And brought it. The man is
Harry's almost gone.
process in life. Over time,
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
At Red Panda, we believe that data is good. Red Panda is the data-driven platform that makes it radically easier to build data from real-time data.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have winners.
Compatible to Apache Kafka. Integrates seamlessly with your ecosystem. It can run on premises, cloud, or anywhere. With a single, self-sufficient platform, no external components can manage. Red Panda removes the complexity of traditional streaming stacks, freeing engineers to focus on innovation. Its lightweight architecture. There we get it.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Messi is MAGA.
Ashley St. Clair, the former contributor of the Richmond whistleblower and the mother of an 51 Musk baby.
I must say, as you say, Claire, I really enjoyed what you've been putting out. I very much appreciate it. Mother of an Elon Musk baby should follow every mother of an Elon Musk baby. I mean, that should be that. Yes, that's your new last name is Mother of an Elon Musk baby.
I've never seen all of the okay. She was a video that was over 7 minutes long on TikTok where she detailed the exploits of the current Republican congressman. Get ready with me while I tell you about the married Republican congressman who used to try to get me to go to his beach house, and then he got a restraining order placed on him by his girlfriend that he was cheating on his alleged wife with. For him to release her. And by the way, he's still
Sharing the policy.
Cheers can make all the difference.
She mentions the person's name in the video, but she gives you enough information where you can easily figure out
Friendly
what
neighborhood
she's talking
Spider-Man.
about.
Only
If
my
she's talking
neighborhood is
about
now
Corey
like
Mills,
multiple realities. Cool, right?
Ryan, you know about this? Ain't you this? What's your
the Republican representative from Florida. So she started off by explaining that Mills was one of those guys that she sort of just like kept at bay. He hadn't done or said anything terrible to her, but it was weird that she just used him as a source to get information on things like votes. So let's hear more of what she had to say.
So since we got the grade request, and then the last request was him sending me a photo of the beach, I guess, at his house, saying, let me know if you ever would have to the beach. So I'm just ignoring
for a good robot last Christmas.
That's what
You're leaking.
But don't see what there. This man is making headlines because there was a 911 call to one of his from one of his girlfriends.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
And kicked her out of their swimming pool.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? And I think that's why there's getting a scene to expel him from Congress. But somehow has happened yet. Imagine how much less of this would have had to have happened for a Democrat to get voted. Also, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to start doing makeup when I record my video. Just boost. Yeah. It's some of y'all might like.
But this issue was not real because this report about the domestic incident in D.C. This person's other long-time girlfriend, who I knew years ago, very sweet girl, beautiful, enslaved, I think she was USA, very beautiful girl, files for a restraining order.
That's awful. I won't do this person and what she looks like. I'm gonna just take your word for it. She's beautiful in Miss USA. All it means, I've been juggling 3 women in a whole ass in front of everybody while he inviting asses to the beach house. This ain't Elon Musk we talking about. This is this ain't no type of billion. He's a congressman. And about to be fired one day.
Never miss.
Please. This on y'all.
Crack the whip. Stay down, will ya? Spider Fist is crack the whip.
That the other thing, I'm so lazy. Like the moment I'm like, oh, I gotta go and like kill time. Yeah, it's like, that just like just goes fast. You like feels tight. Okay, 6. So I'm looking 6. Already figured this out for me. So I was like, okay. I run the command to get a token. Now I'm fixing my PR, and I am so lazy now. And I didn't want to go to get up to check my PR merge, so I'm like, did this merge? And then I would have archived it last night, but I didn't snap. But I figured I got my shit. But I'll let this on. The Royals filed the restraining order against Mills, according to Ashley, thought that they were aiding him out with his relationship.
apparently no regularly hit the fact that he was still married from a lot of people, but a lot of information was revealed, which it was created simultaneously inside running for politics. He's running on this Christian American which is so weird. And that would have to do with family and children and four children. And he's just the perfect patriot veteran godly man. During this hearing for the restraining order, his girlfriend police received only most diabolical cat.
Now tell me I was something. So you tell me that his girlfriend thought that they were in a monogamous relationship. She thought she was in a monogamous relationship with a congressman who's running as a Christian conservative with a family and whatnot.
Round and pound.
Did he take all the electronics out of the house? Is that what he did? That? He cut off the internet? Is that what he did? I just, y'all have to throw this one out, Maggot.
I gotta do better
You're on
this
your own.
time.
You're on your own, Maggot. No. You're on your own. This was a whole mess. I took almost 30 minutes to try and guess which calamity he was referring to. I still didn't get it. And the one that it ended up in was weirder than all the rest of them. Other than I guess technically that was always the weirdest thing. Keep them all. Thanks, James. You gotta yell.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Yours was the weirdest. Hey. One more ball. Stop.
Back in the swing of things.
Better stop that vehicle!
Make your own right now. You could disrupt the colorful Fox Vegas where people could play tracks of
Better
slap.
than Aunt chicken soup.
Their face on the stage,
Now we're
and
there.
watch them turn into
Stop
beats,
them!
melodies, rhythms, mix sounds, unlock hidden combos, and experiment until the music clicks. No skills needed, just creativity, curiosity. Play now on KingAgatha.com.
Round and pound.
Welcomes the new generation.
That put some pep in my step.
Your vision and technology works as well. So you can create food and experience.
Yeah.
Let's begin with Cash Patel. FBI
Spider Sling.
Freeze. FBI.
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
He's almost solved this.
Breaks in a turret. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh my god, I fucked that up so bad.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Now I've got something to prove.
Couldn't snatch him off the thing. Couldn't fucking. I fucked that up so bad.
Trying to convince you he's sober. But I've never seen him actually try to
Gonna get sticky.
Yes, I remember my first 10,000 beer.
Motherfucker crazy.
I guess in retrospect, it's a real close
I gotta do better this time.
the FBI. You probably shouldn't even be in charge of the rental states at the rink. By the way, fun fact, Cass is already in there drinking. He didn't even know the Olympics were happening. That's why he was so happy when the hockey team showed up. But so what? The guy works. The team USA is a gold medalist, not worth $250 million. How bad are these accusations?
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Security detail. Because he was seemingly intoxicated.
Catching my step.
Unreachable behind all doors.
Okay, that sounds pretty bad.
Only 60 seconds left.
Jury! Execution!
Sit down.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make an exception.
Is often away, unreachable. The story also goes on to report its help. It's a frequent guest of the food within the family of
Down to 30 seconds.
It's crunch time. The Amber's job as an CBC also frequently goes to something called the Curriculum Room in Las Vegas. I'm sure the full members of distinguished,
Pep in my step.
respectable, hypoallergenic social club.
Final 10 seconds. He's We'll have to keep fighting until we have us against the world.
But the fist is ready to punch. Takes the sniper.
Ladies,
And again!
I got an STD on a circular bed. And I'm looking at meeting a Johnson this guy.
Another epic victory.
FBI running up on this. There's also stories about the people who've been a little struggle.
Back on April 10th, and trouble logging onto the computer system.
It was just a technical glitch, but Patel quickly became convinced he'd been locked out and panicked, frantically calling aides and allies to announce he'd been fired by the White House.
How bad are you if the moment you have trouble logging into your computer, you think you got fired? Oh no, they fired me. Get me out of the way of China. Tell them all that's here. I hate this country. And everybody there. Oh wait, I just had the cats logged up.
Crack the whip. Stay down, will ya?
I'll investigate. Can't crack the case of logging into his own computer. No wonder he's pissed off. What else did he have to say about it? Yeah, that's right. He's not going to take this leg in this case. Then they'd have to get the SWAT team in to wake him up. Now, as part of this lawsuit, Cass argues that under his leadership, the FBI has achieved this. Even if that doesn't prove anything, people can accomplish incredible things with their drug. The entire world gets essentially parked in a ditch that Jack can take you.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Only my neighborhood is now like multiple realities. Cool, right?
They can't go around with stuff, so I can get them up with.
But why? There's so many smart individuals who should give advice.
You need an LLB and that's smart.
That's good for
Every
your business and stick with it. The legal don't help you figure out the best way to start yours. Really. Sweet moves.
Opening up the kickbox again.
For a legal hand to form your business, visit LegalZoom.
Where's the timeline where we all just go down to the bodega for a sandwich?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You don't happen to have any other baubles or trinkets that you'd like to part with, do you, Steven?
The magical artifacts.
Oh, my hands are well trained. I once stole Baron Morgan's.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My behind us. I can hear
Spider Fist is ready to punch! Lifesaver!
Working on the job, allegedly taking it down to a strip club. He thinks it's resources for personal trust that's during the keep them
Spider Slip! Round and pound! Spider Slip! Gonna get sticky! Crack the whip! Gonna get sticky!
Next time.
I'm not a vengeful person, but today I'll make an exception.
headquarters earlier this year after 2 women accused
I wish I could say this was the weirdest mission I've been on, but no.
Ultra Supreme Supreme.
Spider Fist is ready to punch! Yeah. Spider Slip! Gonna get sticky! Out there, crack the whip!
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Now I've got something to prove.
No wonder she's drinking that word.
Put some pep in my step.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Round and pound. Round and pound. Feeling good. You sure those are bad guys? Gotta get things done. Gonna get sticky. Put some pep in my step.
Look out behind us. More innocent creatures.
Pay attention. And my stack of dollar bill and my dad's penis.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Now, I'm as surprised as you are that an upstanding businessman like Don only seems to hire experts in messy drugs. But until more papers, it's fine that Donald Trump is
creatures to save. You the best. Next time.
I'm not offended for it, but today I'll make an exception.
I'm doing this my way. A thousand gods!
I am ready to put on a show!
I was wondering where my...
Spider Fist is crack the whip.
Enemy in front of us.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Reach the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Should I have given the first place? Why you get on the office? Sugar don't take it from your father and say, I can have it. You have that scene. Because I don't. I'll see it soon. Then they do it.
Now I got you! Nice!
I made it glass.
Now I've got something to prove.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way!
Somebody tell me what kind of bird I see.
All right. Today we're learning about flight.
Round and pound, Spider Slate!
Another epic victory!
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously the big news continues to be our situationship with Iran. Is the war? Are we friends? Because as you know, Friday marked the expiration of the 60-day free trial under President Scott. To 2 wars. After 60 days, the president must ask Congress, who then decides on the security. Or are we just going to use Israel's password? So, as you get...
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Only my neighborhood is now like multiple realities. Cool, right?
The builder just got popped. They said Sean the builder just popped somebody, then got popped. I don't
Life is
know
hard
what's
sometimes,
going on.
but at least
But
maybe
we
I
gonna
can
have
make it
to
easier
react
for
to
other
where
people.
Marco right now because
I ain't got time for the fancy editing. Let's get into
Before
it.
you attack, get ready.
Pregnant to somebody black, Chuck finally shot a black guy after calling him the N-word, by the way. But the black nigga didn't go outside. Right? He still stood on business. And Chud ain't leave without wounds. The worst part about this situation, this disgusting, bloodthirsty dweeb has been going around looking to do harm to black people, looking to victimize us, has been begging for this moment since he got started. It finally happened, and he's in a police officer faces playing the victim, playing the guilty.
Oh yeah, that's what he
Most second Chud is going to explain to you guys exactly what took place leading up to him shooting somebody and him getting shot. Now, I know eyewitnesses who was looking out their window.
Believe it or not, there are some police officers out there that's going to agree with them.
Watching everything took place leading up to the gunshots being fired. So I'm going to break down exactly where Chud is lying when he's telling that story. But before we do that, here's the video of the black guy that Chud shot. Obviously, I was the first one with this video because the people who watched it happen in real time, they tapped in with me and they gave me all the information, all the pictures, and all the videos, and every single detail that Chud left out.
Well, he was arrested on the weekend. Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Proud about that on live parent. And got arrested. Take him to,
Chud was taken away on a stretcher as well. It's confirmed that Chud do have a penetrative wound. So the bullet did pierce Chud 100%. He ain't leave this unscathed. Here's another picture of Chud talking to the police, but you get to see the wound on his arm. Now, obviously, you can't show the wound on YouTube, but it's on our social media if you want to go see it.
Hey, look, when you the first one with the news, you got to put your name on every picture.
Before we get the video started, this video is from actually it's a prediction market where you live in the hospital, but a guy that he was with got taken into custody for questions. Got the full audio of Chud talking to the police in the accident. The CMC and the paramedics is turning to him, and boy, after watching this, he's like pregnancies. Oh, Dave is coffee. They know how to code switch like a mother. Oh, yeah. Right to listen for trouble, trust out. But people around and said the damping out is going to be about to smoke one of us. He's talking to the police. Code switch changed. He out there like, oh, he don't hate nobody. Oh, he love all black people.
Yeah, he blended back in over there. That's what he doing, bro. He blending in back in with them. Like, oh, y'all feel sorry for me right now? I'm one of y'all. That's what he doing, bro. That's what he doing.
Oh, we don't want nothing to happen to that guy. Oh, he hope everybody is up. This man is acting like he's like an innocent bystander.
Yeah.
Got something to prove.
I walked up to them because they're pointing at me. They're laughing and pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? Are you okay?"
What I do?
You like the new suit?
Did I wake you up?
He went up to some guys and said, "Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Y'all like my new suit?" What?
Doing the right thing just makes you feel good, doesn't it?
You lying, bro. You are lying. We see the video. Wait, bro, y'all see how he trying to talk to those people? Y'all see it? But I believe that man.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That Chud walked up to a bunch of black dudes or black guys. And laughed. And said,
Safety pits.
yeah.
Deep and easy. I might have a doom in my pants. I'm just happy to see you.
Stop right there before I turn you into a mutant. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It is in the interest
Watch the guy respond to that because he's trying to that. He gave Chud a warning after Chud called the N-word first.
He could walk away from me.
Judge,
He said, I don't understand. He said, you were saying all that shit about me on the issue. Hit me.
He said, I got PTSD. You start saying all that shit about this to me. I'm going to hit you. Then you hit me. So you do nothing to us. So you didn't call him the N-word to us.
Capture the mission
You
area.
ain't when he told us to each other. You ain't that chatting about you in his face, Chud.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Their team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
I gotta do better this time.
And I'm gonna tell you, when you follow to that side over there, when they not gonna do that, they not gonna be honest. I said the snake. Don't want you to know that they snake. You know what I'm saying? Just goes in the snake. Trying to build he just letting it all out. He just letting it, this is the way I am. This is what I'm doing. I'm letting you know. They want to do this. He's bringing a lot of heat to that side. So
Spider Pit is ready to pump.
They look like they mean good fortune.
they don't care. They are not going to care about abandoning it. Trust me, they will abandon Shard the builders. They will abandon They will get them up. They will bring somebody to the shooter.
Gonna get sticky.
Judge, jury,
Don't see me everywhere. Let's look at this other folks. And you tell me if you believe that Chuck behaved any differently than he behaved in this one.
We know it.
Well, you can't expect to
This dude that he's arguing with right here, he's arguing with this guy in the car, right? Later on, Sean the Builder sold us to another car that was black people, and then act cool with him. Oh, y'all cool, man. Yeah, that's that guy in the orange car. He's shipping out, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, man. Bro, I can't believe you done got away with this one. What the? You guys want the guy I serve?
Now the girl I already know, bro. He left.
We watched you on screen for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
For over 200 hours. Yeah, you on screen. The antagonizing, called the truth. Even in that situation, you walked up to the black guy, called him the N-word. You crossed the street, you dropped me off. What would you say? You walked up to his car and called him the N-word. Y'all go back and forth. You told him park. They get antagonized. Now you talk to the car. While from the N-word while antagonized. So every situation, every scenario you see in on screen,
he's an agent of chaos. This is what this is. He's not trying to push the freedom of speech narrative. Yeah, I'm an American citizen. I have the freedom to speak. That's not what this is about. If it was, you'll be doing it to other groups as well. You'll be doing it to the Mexicans. You'll be doing it to the Puerto Ricans and other groups as well. You're lying.
You were hostile, you were antagonizing, right? You was violent. But there's one situation where you could potentially go to jail. Now all of a sudden, I you said, you know, I didn't do that. You are my friend.
No.
Stay strong.
Let's feel good inside.
Even when you
To assist the title division, I will grant you full access to our files on Weapon X.
but you still can't push forward.
That's your presupposed. I joined S.H.I.E.L.D. once. Didn't work
Seen
out.
this outfit being on and all that. You know what I mean?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's by himself.
My soul shall not rest yet.
Prime example, the dude at the gas station, he was willing to go there. What should I do? I'm calling the police.
Now, we just about all violence, obviously, man. But if you think that our people, black people, if you think that our people
Don't do that. That's the speech you gonna keep doing. Now you can do it, cause niggas don't want no problems. They know the police gonna be on your side. But if you keep posting that shit, bro, you think niggas is gonna let you keep doing that shit? Now they see that you making fun of them. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if a white man come up and be like, yeah, do it over there, tripping now. And you like, yeah, man, some niggas be tripping. And you just trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't know he trying to make fun of you, make content, make you look stupid. How long do you think niggas is gonna sit there and watch that shit? And just be like, oh yeah, it's cool. No, now they know what he doing, you know? It's common sense. Ain't nobody just gonna let you just do that shit, man. I should not have let him just do it like that. Playing with Spider-Man, I'm tripping, thinking I could get out of fights and shit.
We're only given so many chances to shine.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
They have everything.
But you know he worked for the government because he gay, bro. All them Republican niggas gays in this stuff.
So he got raised in his leather. Man.
We are undefeatable!
I gotta get back on my bag, man.
Let's try something different.
It's Spider-Man. I didn't try it, man. You gotta back off and
Get this out of here. Damn it, shut the muzzle. Uh-oh. Y'all heard the dispatch? Y'all heard the dispatch say something about lawn treatment? Now, it's their best topic in the background. It might just be
man, you have to go back to Spider-Man.
Oh, what should he be doing? Okay, we got him.
Better stop that vehicle!
Nah, I'm just pretty it's gonna be alright. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Just making sure everybody knows what happens. People are saying, rich people are saying you'll get rich if you get this shot.
He deserves an Oscar.
After the first interaction with Oscar, maybe the whole finale is gonna be like that shit on the pavement. And you love me grinding when I walk through the station. Then you premeditate this. Then you brag about how you are going to do something like this. And you're going to walk free. The black people were going to protest. But look, it was just premeditation. You planned this.
It should be a word for that. You know how it feels like premeditating somebody to do something. It should be a word premeditating chaos like that. You know what I mean?
Ancestors are
You
watching.
get a chance to catch a body and get away with it. I guarantee you that it's going to be back on Twitter, back on Instagram, back on whatever miscellaneous things that have to go on. He's going to be back.
I know, he just rich sure to do it following somebody else. It was a guy a couple years back doing the same thing, but he was doing it, but it just random things. He got 5 years. So now we this one is going to catch up and they not showing they gonna let him out. I don't think they gonna let him out.
I guarantee you 1,000. He's going to be back bragging about this, talking trash about this, talking about how, yeah, he's going to be expensive about this. But the only, I got right about this is right? This is going to be a wake-up on this for the most important part. This is going to be a wake-up. But that's going to be
God of Thunder!
find the law of doing that people attack people. And they don't just want to think about the case. It's never really that. And you gotta do something about this. Just going around it. They just sit out loud. The heights. They just sit out just so they can start. That's why they do. Do y'all know what they do when they go out and try to get
Double KO!
yeah, they over there doing
my ancestors are watching.
So just so we can go over. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do.
Don't give them another hit, or else.
You know, there's gonna be a casualty. There's probably no disturbance like that. There's probably no trust in it. But see, you won't get kind of like roll face. Like for the most part, they were okay. Until they were still ego. But I think it's going to be too late. The police is going to shut it down. And other local communities is going to be on high alert when he comes there if he wants to enforce it. But they don't shut it down like people.
We are only given so many chances to shine.
I seem to have a certain list that they just get a walk. They just get a walk. Something about how you just can't come out. They can do something on my head. They're trying to pass it right now. Set up to do this, right? It's not just wait. Come out with it's not speed. Let's go. Let's go.
My strength is renewed. Bast has favored me with another chance.
If y'all talk this guy will make you rich. But,
Yeah, man.
I don't think it's the right time.
You stopped them in their tracks.
My suit can take more.
I'm hit.
Every day about if you spend
Need assistance. Thanks for the lifeline. Nice to
you want
Jolly, I can wait. The hunt is not over.
especially if you're trying to create us right now, you may be seeing
Only 60 seconds left.
like that video about the market that's beautiful.
Here. Much
This is from $150 billion. Regardless of prevailing market.
They look like they mean business. The pain is poignant.
Down to 30 seconds.
Anyone, don't let us worry.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Someone willing to help?
See that? But I'm talking about with academics and shit. Academics is like, they go fucking crazy. But he didn't say, now I'm not saying put up with anything. You know, I don't believe you don't really about it. I can walk there, sure. So many cuts. Cut a grade right there.
circulation. It's okay. You know what type of life that been a while. We probably, yeah, we'll get press on it, yeah. We'll take it off of the art. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Rob, you y'all hear him trying to act concerned about the other guy? The black guy? Yo, this is wild, bro. Straight heat. Straight up heat.
Don't open steadily. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. E-R-L-Y. You think he medicine salt? No.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I don't think this is shoot myself. Good trade.
Are you ready to hunt?
What Pusha T saying about Lil Wayne? We know you ain't good with those. We know you ain't good with those. I can just chat about it now. Sit down. You shot the cancer.
No true king makes decisions only for himself.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Different. Is it really?
Something I'm not even sure.
As I invaded yet again.
What is all this?
Well, you're not
Then we should.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's
Help get that vehicle to its
I thought you saw
destination.
34, 35.
So if you want to do the grade, we ask you guys, I want to touch. Right? You shot something, you said about it.
Come out, Frank, for a year.
I still have some pray. He's good and well. As we tell you, I don't think this was happening. Cut it down. Again, I think I'm not going to go. Yo, I just feel like a bus. The bottom. Don't react. Don't get
My strength is renewed.
But you gotta understand, everybody's not as active with this side of the internet. Everybody don't live it. You know who he is, you know what I mean? That's it, but everybody that's out there, I understand it. Despite how good this is, despite the engagement that it'll get, everybody's not that different. So, it's gonna be people that are awful. My thing is broken.
Right there. Right there.
Guide my spear.
There's another one down.
We are.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Seven. Tell it. This guy trying to play victim.
Is the other guy okay?
Yeah.
Your vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
Go.
momentum.
Get that. Go again. Tell it. Big fish.
My strength is renewed. The king has spoken.
Damage sustained. Need assistance.
help these kids.
Focus on the battle.
Oh,
Let us
nice.
save the great tree.
Yeah.
Beware, an enemy. Subdued.
The jolly
You're
are
halfway
weak.
there. Keep going.
So, because there's 2 different birthdays, I just put down
Judge, jury, executioner. You should have shown more
someone that
respect.
is 19.
Tree lies ahead.
Because that's the more reason for that, I don't know which one is the factual one.
So, AI it's written. That's match. So that is
I'm afraid you're rude.
Past has favored me with another chance.
that they believe that AI
Problem solved.
this actually happened. Like for the president. That's well, 100%.
Tremble before fast.
It's with that.
Claims its due.
Just look a bit of that camera there.
Almost there.
By the government or by the tech corporation. State unfortunately, counting of software, by fact, also
Keep up the momentum.
Cotton tracks down whoever school personal data from multiple sites, including online directory, people search sites, and process will be on hand. So 24/7, people continuously include data from policy every day, obviously, right to
Unstoppable force.
Check out his content using the link below.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Now let's get back to this video. On September 16, 2023, a guy named Jason Killinger finished his shift as a UPS worker. He went to bed, woke up really quickly, heading to the St. Rats Medical Clinics. Jason arrived at the Pepper Mill on or about 11:30 on September 16th. Placed the cup. Some players are into things. He has to make his players that night.
Golden up in
Like Pepper Mill, especially most people. September 17th, 2023, Jason found by
We are only given so many chances to shine.
And he was under arrest for trespassing. Jason was shot. Large extra touch. Judge, jury, execute. 85,000. And for him, being cuffed behind his back, which
We are undefeatable.
Peppermill is seen on telephone, the windows, and the trespassers had unlawful Officer Jager, the department arrives now.
Starks
never forget.
Double KO.
chance.
Project to keep making the question. And the main thing part must prove
Come on, that's nice.
Damn.
but my software was wrong.
So what's
The hunt is not over. My strength is renewed. Tremble before blast! Maximum!
Bring out this excited
Powerful healing. Dejalia can wait. The hunt is not over.
Oh boy, here they come!
Ah, I gotta look at my food there.
Lesson learned. Let's try something different.
I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
So what's the issue, you guys? Is it you have a different driver's license or a second-hand one, or does you have more problems with this one? One second, pal.
Officer Jager's body cam shows Jager holding Jason's driver's license with the real ID gold star in his hand.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Are you ready to hunt?
After months of threatening to kill somebody black, Chuck finally shot a black guy after calling him the N-word, by the way. But the black guy didn't go outside. Right? He still stood on bench, and Chud ain't leave without wounds. So what report about this situation is disgusting. This bloodthirsty dude has been going around looking to do harm to black people, looking to victimize us, has been begging for this moment to got started. It's finally happened, and he's in the police officer faces playing the victim, playing against America. Both me and Chud is going to explain to you guys exactly what took place leading up to him shooting somebody and getting shot. Now, I know eyewitnesses who was looking out their window who watched everything took place leading up to the gunshot being fired. So I'm going to break down exactly where Chud is lying when he's telling this story. Well, before we do that, here's the video of the black guy that Chud shot. Obviously, I was the person with this video because, again, the people who watched it happen in real time, They tapped in with me and they gave me all the information, all the pictures, and all the videos, and every single detail that Chubb left out. Chubb was taken away from the structure as well. His term that Chubb when I was penetrated into the women did kick Chubb 100%. He didn't leave this unscathed. Here's another picture of Chubb talking to the police. But this is the on his arm. Now obviously you can't post this on YouTube, but it's on my social media. You can see it there. Trying to see the response like how you can't see the prediction market where you literally make money by predicting world world again. Making profits expand basically. You can go on Calci right now and make money by placing a prediction on Drake personal sales. Look at these odds. You can make money on Calci by predicting Drake is going to sell more than $150,000. That's like what you can ever make in your life. You can sign up for Calci by clicking the link in my description or using code SLOT to get $10 when you sign up. As of now, Chubb did not get arrested. He was taken to the hospital. The black guy who was shot was taken to the hospital. But a guy that he was with got taken into custody for questioning.
Oh my. That monster looks incredible. Alrighty.
I got the full audio of Chubb talking to the police in the aftermath of this situation as the EMT and the paramedics was tending to him. And boy, after watching this, these white defenders. Oh, man. Oh, and no, I'm told to switch like somebody. Chubb! It's something great. It's what takes a lot of 7 weeks and now it's together to eat boxes. That's what I'm saying. He's talking to the police. I feel like, oh, he don't hate nobody. Oh, he love all black people. Oh, he don't want nothing to happen to that guy. Oh, he hope everybody's up. This man is acting like he's like an innocent life kid.
I'm passing the shit in the corner. I walked up to their playing at their last. I can do
that Chubb walked up to a bunch of black guys. And laughed and said, hey, how are you doing today? Oh, are you okay? The people who was watching from the window told me, Chubb walked up to them on straight phone out saying, oh, with the hard on. He walked up straight up to the he gave Chubb a warning after Chubb called him the N-word person.
He could walk away from me, walk away on. He came back up to me. He literally said, I have PTSD, I feel like he said, you start saying all that shit about me, I'm gonna hit you.
He said, I got PTSD. You start saying all that shit about this to me, I'm gonna hit you.
I was definitely got PTSD.
So you do nothing, Chubb? So you didn't call him the N-word, Chubb?
30 seconds before you attack.
Get ready. Chubb? You ain't antagonized. You ain't get in his face, Chubb. I don't even know why he's lying. Footage exists. Now the footage probably won't have the audio to not before I told somebody. Let's look at another scenario that Chubb was in that was very similar to this one. And let's look at how Chubb behaved after a black man told him, hey, don't say the N-word, hey, you do not do. Let's look at this other footage. And you tell me if you believe that Chubb behaves any differently than he behaves in this. I never signed up for special forces. You guys putting me the guy after.
Ready. Here come the bad guys.
We've watched on the street for the last a few months and Saturday causing troubles. That picture. He walked up to the black guy, called him different words. He walked up to the party and called him different words. Y'all go back to the cocaine party. They get antagonized. Now what? You want to talk. One folks and for one second. So every situation, every scenario you see on screen, he was hostile, he was antagonizing, right? He was violent. But there's one situation where you can potentially go to jail. Now all of a sudden, man, like, I walk on, pull my fucking sleeve on my foot, my God, no nigga, shit, I'm fucking, what? No, I didn't do that. Stop. And all this, yo, this can't ain't no focus. How do you stop this guy? And you gonna press with the gun and you tell about yourself. You gonna learn. Not everybody is playing those games with you, bro. Listen, yo, we are prideful people. We not playing those games. You can't understand everybody. It's not scaring everybody, bro. Some people is willing to take it in. Keep going. Now, we disavow all violence, obviously, but if you think that our people, our black people, if you think that our people are
Glad to help. Glory is almost yours.
The moon!
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Double KO!
Sign and launch all in one place. With enterprise security, 24/7 support, 99.99%.
Big victory! King wins!
Let's move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right here on his head, maybe two straight lightheadedness. They don't call this breath, you know? Remember that. There you go. What's up with that one? Well, I'll look at it real quick, okay? Grab I'll grab me.
Thank you. No damage, just one sort of something. I'm going to look at it.
Guide my spear! Ah, yes. Much better.
People are putting rich people are saying, you'll get rich if you get this guy.
You hope that he's okay, bro. Give this man the Oscar award, bro. Yo, you playing a straight actor. Chuck, didn't you post after your first interaction and altercation? Didn't you post the series finale is gonna be a dead shit on the pavement, and you monkeys riding when I walk through? Stay tuned.
The right heroes can make all the difference.
Didn't you brag about how you're gonna do something like this, and you're gonna walk free, and black people were gonna protest? This was this was premeditated. You planned this. What do you mean? You hope that he's okay. You said you hope you get a chance to catch a body and get away with it. I guarantee you, Chuck is gonna be back on Twitter, back on Instagram, back on whatever this lady's thing that he's on. He's gonna be back. I guarantee you 1,000%. stop. You can't do that. Bragging about this.
I was chosen by past. Let me show you why.
I'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Man, he's gonna be using this for clout. But the only bright spot about this is Chad probably won't be able to go back to doing what he's doing right now. Right? This is gonna be the wake up level for the local police department. This is gonna be the wake up level. Because, yo, like now,
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Attack people. And they have to ask them about stupid Hey, yo, you gotta think about this. Because this was going around antagonizing racing people, attacking people. Yo, this is terrible. I gotta check something. And I don't know something, but still,
We're only given so many chances to shine.
But I think it's really two things up front. This is going to shut it down, and other local PDs is going to be on high alert when he comes to their city and he wants to report. But if they don't shut it down by chance, and he thinks he can go back into that,
Back to my old self. My way. I have returned from the jungle.
Yeah,
There's still a chance to stop them. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Okay.
Give me that. Good stuff.
Yeah.
The Jolly can wait. The hunt is not over.
We can be okay.
My aim is true.
Yes, sir. No.
Lesson learned. Let's try something different.
Yeah, dude.
Double KO.
Good shoot. Ready?
That's 3.
My soul shall not rest yet.
Enemies on approach.
Probably don't miss it.
Get rid of me. Think again.
Better stop that vehicle. They've made it halfway. Stop them.
This will not be my last battle after all.
Go blindside.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
You're not an idiot. You have one purpose. You have the way to answer in meaningful ways. You were combat-wise without servant leadership isn't just a simple education. It's a way of life. Rooted in faith, experience, service, and aid. Go hand in hand.
This is what an education. This preparation.
Tremble before fast!
Together to victory!
You crossed my path! Gotcha! Now it's the you stop them in their tracks!
My aim is true. My strength is removed.
I got it.
Lesson learned. Let's try something different.
No, are you sure? 28. 28. No, man. You work anything? No. All right. I'll take anything. Well, still, probably 6.
That confirms the bullet actually went into the paper. So it wasn't just the grades, he actually got shot. Well, he shot himself. Right? He shot himself instead of now,
What the fuck?
now, again, I don't know if that's I'm just praying.
Now only given so many chances to shine.
understand what happened. Right now, again, man, I got a platform, so you know, I do feel like start talking to the ladies, man. Yo, the violation, trying to attack tonight, trying to get us. Don't react. Don't get attacked. Last night, white supremacists were online right now to celebrate a black man. Didn't celebrate.
Ruthlessness is.
Sean wasn't He's not over. Last night, please. I'll probably be back with another update. I'll stay covering this, but don't let us know any conversation that is possible. It's a lot While Kevin Hart, you know, like nothing before guys, Kevin Hart video. Send me a hype video. Give me money. Make it go viral with my video. Send me a hype. I'm gonna see you guys in this Kevin Hart video. On here, folks. Peace.
NSA storage has huge savings on all units, plus bigger deals on large spaces. Your reliable convenience. Let's help save the day.
My strength is renewed.
Needs assistance!
Pulse charge!
Galia can wait.
Fire!
The hunt is not over.
By letting people see you through your work. You know you're making art with work weekends. Art keeps me great.
My strength is renewed. Tremble before fast!
I see you. Double KO!
My soul shall not rest yet.
Don't give them another inch!
You have
Right camera gets out of your way. It's fast. Try to even detail the first song.
Ah, yes. Much better.
Another epic victory!
If you've ever looked at a picture of someone and felt your heart break. If you've shown someone a photo and held your breath waiting for them to react.
You're at home, so you gotta do nothing.
In your heart is changing the world.
Section 2, as all of these MAGA Republican states are now getting rid of any black majority congressional districts, and they are refusing to allow black Americans to have representation at all, systematically gutting these congressional districts one by one. You just saw there where this video of the Tennessee legislature as they now pass a law now gerrymandering the state after the Supreme Court ruled in Louisiana heard.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Wind. Are you ready to hunt? My claws may be sharp, but my mind is far
30
sharper.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, I saw that turret thing you do. How much you want for it?
Not for sale.
What, are you kidding? Everything's for sale.
Maybe for other people, not for me.
They're pointing at me, they're laughing, they're pointing at me, and I said, what's up, guys? And y'all like the new suits, you walk away from me, I walk around.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
He said, you start saying all that shit back to me, I'm
all you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
after I have this.
It actually
Anyone willing to hold
if this man is no longer living, this is saying
Vengeance never ends well. They are in the front. jolly I can wait. The hunt is not over.
For the most part, this type of anti-act if there's a problem,
Only given so many chances to shine.
Concentrator, look around and antagonize, egg them on
Tremble before fast!
Only 60 seconds left.
Yes, not realizing FBI investigation, they got the building of being a part of an organization to look it up. The GDPR that talks about employees giving space to go around places trying to get whatever they public public much better. Everything they are looking at
Past has favored me with another chance.
as we sleep on the boat. It's not a joke anymore. That character that becomes played is Atlantic. And look, the biggest thing that nothing affects traffic updates and product.
I'll patch you up. Someone scratch my back.
Get that vehicle moving again.
It's
Spider time! Run the exploding
Plasma?
Past has favored me with another chance.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Much better. Rex wouldn't have been
Engineers for efficiency. Red-handed use.
Tremble before fire!
Enjoy the air fire!
You are full of surprises.
Shields up!
We delivered just enough.
Enterprise grade security.
My strength is renewed.
30 seconds! You'll have to keep fighting until the end later.
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me. I have many faith.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Some of our core members who develop the last thing for your inventory. Like, I have a brother on social media named Linda, and if he wasn't behind this, it always comes back to fight one another. That's like a fairly important piece of my thing. Doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize the access that he has on the internet will have real world study that I'm really upset about. My son's mother texted me.
My strength is renewed.
Which is respectful people who's clearly stopping and Jake walking past me sort of take a picture every second. The only people that are like me are sort of trying to kill me. These more racist they always want to make you know how much of a douchebag you have to be in order for it to be racist.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Are you ready to run?
I'll put up Mr. Official R.
Welcome to the jungle. You are my
30
prey.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Another run-in with Felicia Hardy after the Plankton encounter. Joy. And shouldn't you be trying to stop me like last time? You seem to have become a more domesticated feline.
Domesticated?
No one has ever called me that before.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bilateral meeting of his second term. Today, arriving in China and arriving in a state of humiliation, not just because no one of any substance showed up to see him, but because he walked down the stairs weak as hell as his meeting, as this important summit is falling apart before his very eyes, being blown up as Donald Trump does everything he can to give China whatever they want. He's getting nothing in return. I want to get into all of this and the implications for Donald Trump's war on Iran and the next decade of the American economy, but it does start with what Donald Trump was asked about China aiding Iran just a few days ago. He completely gave up. This is Donald Trump's weakness before we get into the breaking news about his summit just being blown up and shut down.
With China's helping Iran right now, you're supposed to meet with President Xi in a couple weeks. What's the latest there? What's your communication?
I don't think much. I think it may be helping, but I don't think much. I could tell you this, they could help a lot more. I'm not overly disappointed. You know, we help people too. When, you know, they were saying, oh, well, what about China? What about Russia? What about this, that? Well, we also help people. You know, we helped Ukraine, as an example. And we shouldn't have done it to the extent that the war should have never started. Would have never started if I were president. And, you know, it's a bloodbath over there. It's horrible. So many soldiers are being killed. It's incredible. It's just crazy, actually. But, you know, you could make the case, well, we helped Ukraine. And I don't mention that to too many people, but I mentioned it to you. So, no, I think China could have been much worse than they've been. So I don't consider them having been very bad.
Where is the toughness here? So we're in a war that Donald Trump claims is existential, because if it wasn't, why would we be in it? This is life or death, as Donald Trump says, because we have to stop Iran from getting a nuclear bomb that they didn't want before this war started. And China supporting them in this war is just, who cares? Okay, really? And you might say to yourself, okay, well, maybe Donald Trump is just not trying to start anything with the Chinese before he arrives for his big summit. Maybe he just wants to be nice so that they'll reciprocate, that they'll be good to Trump. Well, what was his arrival? How did the tone start for this trip? Well, Ben Meiselas broke it down maybe better than anyone could have. Donald Trump not only looking weak getting off the plane, but the lack of dignitaries there to meet him set the tone before we get into the breaking news about him. This isn't even really a meeting. You can see him holding on to the handle for dear life right here. I just find it so interesting that he would always mock former President Biden for this exact thing. And Donald Trump just looks so much worse. So weak, so frail, so pathetic looking. No Xi Jinping, no top-level foreign minister there. Here's how state regime media, which calls itself Fox, tried to spin this, and then they admit, oh, it looks like Elon Musk is there. Oh, who else is there? This is how state regime tried to spin it this way. This is where, you know, the president comes in, I think that's Elon Musk right there, I do believe, just behind there. Yes, right in front of the ambassador, David Perdue. So let's try to pick out a few others. Eric Trump and Laura Trump, we mentioned that a moment ago. So
tomorrow's the bilat, and then he is going to tour some important places, and then on Friday before they leave is the tea, and then there is the lunch. These are participants. These kids apparently include 10 American expatriate children that were selected by Chinese organizers to make the president feel the warmness of home. You can see the beast is leaving.
As former ambassador Luis Moreno explains, no Xi, no foreign minister, just bells and whistles and lower-ranking folks. As someone who has done more than a few POTUS visits abroad, that doesn't happen unless someone, Xi Jinping, is sending a message to Donald Trump. So Donald Trump starts his trip humiliated, even before he got to China, completely giving up any leverage, the thing that he's obsessed with, by pushing back. And then Donald Trump arrives, gripping the rail, looking tired, probably because he stayed up the entire time on the plane making insane Truth Social posts. And then no one is there to greet him. So that's the start of this trip for Donald Trump. But where did it go from there? Donald Trump is teeing this up as the most important meeting ever. He's going to go make a big deal because deals are what we're about. Is that going to happen? Of course it isn't. We are now getting new reporting that the Trump-Xi summit has been downsized as expectations fall. The Trump-Xi meeting in Beijing is now expected to be a limited, low-impact summit focused on maintaining stability rather than major deals. Key topics include trade, Iran, and fentanyl, but analysts say the U.S. has little leverage and Beijing is offering no clear agenda or concessions. Instead of a grand bargain, the talks are likely to yield only modest steps like extending existing trade truces and maintaining limited sector cooperation. Experts say shifting geopolitical conditions have strengthened China's position, making meaningful breakthroughs unlikely. So Donald Trump just traveled to China to be met by nobody at his arrival and to get nothing done. That is what is coming from this essentially non-meeting at this point. And it's not a meeting. Nothing's being discussed. There are going to be no breakthroughs. Not like if there were negotiations, Donald Trump would be able to get anything out of it. But just before we get into more analysis of what this means, think about this in the context of Donald Trump canceling recent talks with Iran and Pakistan. Donald Trump complained that he didn't want Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, who have nothing going on in their lives. Like, Jared Kushner is not in our government. Like, he just exists to grift during these negotiations so he can have a better position and leverage in his deals in the Middle East. And honestly, let's be real here, serve the Israeli government in these negotiations. That's what Kushner cares about. But Donald Trump canceled the latest round of negotiations, one, because the Iranians didn't really want to negotiate, and two, because he complained that a 19-hour flight was too long, that it wasn't worth it to travel for negotiations that would fall apart. Donald Trump went out and said that. That was his post on Truth Social. That was the justification, that it doesn't make sense to travel. Why would you travel? Why would you spend all this time? Nothing's going to happen. And then Donald Trump turns around, flies to Beijing for what? Nothing's going to happen. There's no big deal, there's no big breakthrough, there's no big investment, and this comes as Donald Trump is considering, and we talked about this a few days ago, allowing China to make a supposed $1 trillion investment in American manufacturing and investing in new manufacturing plants and making large investments in the American economy, which China would then have control over. And Republicans don't even like China to have influence over, like our markets by selling vehicles in the country. It's crazy that they would start with manufacturing plants. Like, and it's why Laura Ingraham, as we pointed out, called it a stupid idea that is going against Donald Trump's advisors' wishes. But Donald Trump was probably hoping, as he always is with these summits, to come home and say, I secured $1 trillion. You know how Donald Trump did that in his last trip to the Middle East? When he came back and said, oh, they're going to give us all this money because we made this deal and we got this trade deal and they're making these investments. And you know how Donald Trump always does that when he's with, Zuckerberg, or with Bezos, or with Bill Gates. He's like, oh, they're going to invest all this money in the American economy. Of course, it's not real. These aren't real investments. Nothing's happening. These are just made-up numbers that Donald Trump likes to throw around. And probably that's what he was hoping would come of this trip. And now it's nothing. Donald Trump was never going to deliver actual results. And now he's just going to deliver nothing. He won't even have fake accomplishments to point to. So when I say he is the weakest president in history, this is what I mean. He cannot command respect. He cannot even command negotiations. This is what Donald Trump has gotten. And the people around Trump always say, deals, deals, deals. He's got to make the deals. We're going to have the deals. Such great deals. Remember 90 deals in 90 days? That started in April of last year. Where are the deals? It's been more than 365 days. Absolutely nothing has come out of this. So this is, once again, Donald Trump humiliating himself in the world's face. And it is another reason why, if you're Iran, why are you opening the Strait of Hormuz? Why are you giving up any leverage to Donald Trump? Iran, according to new intelligence reporting, will be able to survive the next 6 months with the strait closed, while that will drive not only the American economy, but the world economy into recession, if not depression, ahead of a midterm that are going to be disastrous for Donald Trump. So if you're the Iranians and you have all the leverage over Donald Trump, and not just the American economy, but his whole political party, and certainly you're going to have Republicans breaking and wanting to put in place some war powers, and move forward with war powers resolution to rein in Donald Trump, why would the Iranians, seeing the weakness of Donald Trump with China, their ally, why would they do anything? So this is just a global humiliation for Donald Trump that makes it more difficult for him to end his war on the terms that he wants because he's gotten zero political concessions. Really think of what Donald Trump has gotten out of this war. A war that's cost us hundreds of billions of dollars, injured countless Americans, killed 13 Americans, killed countless civilians, innocent civilians across the Middle East. What's it gotten us? Nothing. And new intel reporting is saying that what? We've destroyed 30% max of the missile capacity of Iran. Donald Trump says we've wiped out their military entirely. It's just not true. So what has Donald Trump accomplished with any regard on the world stage? He's only made himself look weaker, and he's only made our allies move further away from us. Do we think that any of our military allies are stronger in their confidence in America or Donald Trump after this war? Absolutely not. Our economic relationships are harmed. You hear Mark Carney every single day say the future of the New World Order is a Canada that's more aligned with Europe than it is the United States, more aligned with China than it is the United States. And so China's coming out winning here against Donald Trump once again. But also let's think about who that benefits. One, it does benefit China, we know that, obviously and for sure, but it also benefits Russia. Do you not think that Putin wants that destabilization between the relationship with the United States and NATO, with the United States and our European allies? You don't think that Israel wants...
Democrats are seeing what we're all seeing during Donald Trump's disastrous trip to China, and Democrats are saying enough is enough. The 25th Amendment needs to be invoked immediately. Donald Trump is shaming and embarrassing the United States right now in China. We've heard from various Congress members telling us they need the 25th Amendment invoked urgently. Trump needs to be removed, impeached, get him out. This trip could not be more embarrassing. Let me show you what's going on. We have Democratic Congresswoman Ansari told the Midas Touch Network reporters on Capitol Hill, we need to invoke the 25th Amendment immediately. Donald Trump continues to make these posts of AI slop at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. It's deranged, and it is embarrassing the United States. This is so shameful. Here, play this clip.
Right, and how big of a factor is cognitive decline given kind of like what we've seen, in the lead up to this China trip?
I mean, Donald Trump is so unwell. The fact that the President of the United States spends every single night from the span of midnight to 3 to 4 a.m. on Truth Social creating AI slop, it's unbelievable. And I think that's why you're seeing more and more people call for the 25th Amendment and recognize that he is unfit to be president, let alone any sort of leadership position in any capacity in this country.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
Then we heard from Democratic Congressmember McGovern. He says, quote, I think Donald Trump is seriously ill. He needs medical attention immediately. Here, play this clip.
It's Donald Trump's ballroom and national emergency. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, it's a vanity project. It's going to cost the American taxpayers over $1 billion at a time when people can't afford their health care, they can't afford their groceries, they can't afford their telephone gas tanks. I mean, Donald Trump lives in lifestyles of the rich and famous, and I wish we had some Republicans that would actually stand with us and actually fight for working people. What do you make of some points for Obama's arrest now, 3 presidencies later?
I think he's seriously ill. I think Trump needs medical attention. And there needs to be an intervention. I mean, his family or someone in his cabinet, or I would say maybe some Republicans here, but they don't have the balls to, confront him on anything. So, but he's not well.
How big of a factor is his cognitive decline now that he's in China?
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried for not only the country, but I'm worried about the world. I mean, don't forget before he went, he was kind of talking about President Xi with awe and respect when he said that he rules China with an iron fist, as if somehow that was something he wanted for himself. So, yeah, this is all very, very strange.
Got it. Thank you, Congressman. Appreciate it.
Then we heard from Congresswoman Fallon. She told Midas Touch reporters that 100% Donald Trump has something wrong with his mental well-being. I don't know how anybody can see the types of things he's posting and doing and not believe he's mentally ill. He is indeed mentally ill, is what she's saying. That's her opinion, of course. I share the same opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions. Tell me your opinion in the comments. Here's what she says. Let's play this clip.
Mental well-being.
Oh, 100%. I don't know how anyone can see what he posts or watch him in any meeting and think that he's fit for office.
I'm absolutely concerned about it. And I know my Republicans probably thought too. They just won't say it out loud. Okay?
The late night posts.
The late night post, the fact that he is, there is no filter anymore. The fact that he will call a member of the press a press bitch, the fact that he will call people piggy, the stupid, all of that stuff. This is not normal behavior, but we continue to normalize it by not calling it out for what it is. He's inbound. Absolutely. Oh my God.
Heard from Democratic Congressmember Magaziner. He says Trump is a bitter, deranged old man who needs to stop ranting and raving about Obama and focus on his damn job. Here's what Magaziner says. Let's play.
There's Donald Trump's ballroom and national security issue. Donald Trump's ballroom is a national embarrassment. He wants to spend $1 billion of your hard-earned taxpayer money building himself a ballroom, but he can't be bothered to figure out how to fix healthcare or end tariffs or end the war or bring costs down for the American people. Instead, it's all vanity projects. He wants a ballroom, he wants a march, he wants statues and monuments to himself, and unfortunately, too many of the Republican members here want to just suck up to him and spend more money on his vanity projects instead of giving you health care.
Now, what do you make of him constantly calling for Barack Obama's imprisonment like 3 presidents later now?
I mean, he's a bitter, deranged old man who should focus less on Barack Obama and more on helping the American people. He's doing it because he knows that he will not be remembered as being half the president Barack Obama was, and it makes him upset.
And how big of a factor is his cognitive decline on these negotiating going on?
You know, he's trying to sell advanced chips to China. He, you know, isn't taking our national security seriously. He is unstable.
And we heard from Democratic Congressmember Pat Ryan, who says he's very concerned that Donald Trump may fall asleep while negotiating in China. It's a big factor. We're in the midst of a war. He may start to fall asleep during meetings and further changes. Here, play this clip.
Ballroom a national emergency.
Trump's failure is an emergency. And the last thing we need to be doing is funding another vanity project when my constituents are paying almost $5 a gallon for gas in a war that he started that we shouldn't have started. So the only emergency is him in the White House.
What do you make of him calling for Obama in the last 2 presidencies, 3 presidencies?
No, I didn't see that. Yeah, he's completely unhinged. It's clear that he's unhinged, particularly as he goes to China and knows he's going there with a weak hand. Yeah, he's just grasping and flailing.
And how big of a factor at this point is his cognitive decline?
It's a huge factor. I mean, we're in the midst of a war. He's negotiating with China right now. We can't be sure if he's not falling asleep in the middle of these meetings. We should all be very concerned. And my constituents are too, actually.
We then heard from Congressmember Smith, who leads the Armed Services Committee for New Democrats, ranking member there. He says this isn't strategic ambiguity by Donald Trump. It's incoherent ambiguity. Let's play this clip.
Incoherent. Fuck. Something stupid. Shit. It's confrontational, it's inconsistent, it's erratic, and it doesn't seem to be based on reality. So what's causing that? I'm not going to offer up an analysis, but it is significant problem.
And we heard from Congresswoman Dexter. She says that Donald Trump can't speak in sentences. Let's play this clip.
Wait, do you think that the ballroom is a national emergency?
That is such a laughable assertion. No, it's of course not. What's a national emergency is the fact that the American people can't afford to live, let alone pay for gas, and certainly can't get to our national parks.
But how big of a factor?
Play solo after the work at your own pace. No stress.
Pick your hero, or villain. I'm not judging.
Are you ready to hunt?
Hello. Good afternoon.
No true king makes decisions
Before you attack, get ready.
Hi, everybody, and good morning if you're on the West Coast. I believe it is still the morning if you're on the West Coast.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I'm Christopher Bond. My friend's Tony Topher.
I'm kidding, they fucking don't.
Lina Torta, reporting for duty. Is that my first hand? Is that my deckhand? My first mate? Is that my first mate? Bye, matey.
Hi, everybody.
Stamattina mi sono alzato, un pelo ciò, ciò, stamattina mi sono alzato, ho trovato il mio partigiano, portami via, un pelo ciò, portami via.
Well, I bought my kid a guitar for her birthday yesterday to learn this song. Great song to learn on the guitar to start. It's pretty simple, you know what I mean? It's a relatively slow song and it's very repetitive, you know. It ain't through the fucking fire and flame, you know. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. It ain't through the bottom one thing, honestly. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Right there, it's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be... Oh yeah. That? Yeah, no, I don't know how he did that.
They are in front of us.
Hold on.
They say higher education is outdated, irrelevant. We say don't settle for the status quo. Many universities use salaries. We lead with a pioneering spirit in classrooms that are incubators for bold ideas.
GCU empowers learners of every generation, on campus, online, in hybrid learning environments.
This is purpose-driven education. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. See you.
We're going to cover some China trip. That is literally, quite literally, like the main focus of the video I'm going to make. I already have the layup for the video. I already got the He's got pipes. I think you missed your calling. No, bro, you don't know the shit that I do on the side. You know, like I was in a fucking play a couple of months ago. You know, I still do acting and singing. Voice acting whenever I can. I'm still an actor. You know, that is what I like to do. That is what I do as a soul. My soul. You know what I mean? There is what you want to do, and then there is what you must do. You know, I can use this skill, this talent that I have to try and create a better future for the young people. Yeah, no, I was probably just fucking tired of drugs. You know, my friend. That McDonald's got dog walked by these. Well, I mean, we can certainly not be really getting some fucking shit about it. And person terrified. I won't be covering that today. I'm going to do more digging into it, but it seems like it's just too. Hold on. Hold on. They're taking out the seven. They're getting some classification that's like foreign terrorist movies.
Why am now fucking...
scared as friends, one or two. I mean, dude, I'm scared as a fucking dissident of the regime. They quite literally said that those who do not support Donald Trump are equally as dangerous as, like, fucking, I don't know, like ISIS type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I got this. This is straight from the White House. It's a 16-page document. I'm sure there's like a control pathway like this. Now,
My claws may be sharp, but my mind is far sharper.
Here.
30 seconds before you
The
attack.
diplomatic, financial, cyber, and covert actions to undermine or deter inimical state actors from assisting designated FTOs, whether cartels, jihadists, or violent left-wing radicals. So that's something that's crazy, is that they're putting the left wing in the same group with cartels and jihadists. It's absolutely fucking diabolical. It's absolutely fucking diabolical.
3, 2, 1.
Now, what is an FTO? What are they saying is an FTO?
If only the Dora Milaje were here. But you will have to do.
FTO. Foreign, what does it stand for? Oh, a foreign terrorist organization. Oh my god, wait, so how are you claiming that? Oh my god, okay, so they're saying that left-wing radicals are foreign terrorist organizations. Hilarious. Because, like, you're talking about American citizens. So, you know, what I think their argument is that, like, socialism and communism is correct. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that's in there. Which is hilarious because, like, Americans are, like back at least they're, like, the progressive era. They were the ones who created, like, the idea of May Day, you know, and celebrating labor rights and shit like that. I feel guilty for taking a break from the news when listening to really affected my day-to-day mental stability. But like anything I do this for a fucking living. You know, I was talking to my therapist about this, and she was like, you have ADHD. You're going to trade for ADHD people except they're people who thrive in chaos. Not that they enjoy chaos, but your brain is already operating at such a high speed that during that quiet moments of organic chaos, you have to thrive, right? And she was explaining, like, it really explains what you do for the energy, why you're here. I don't know if all of you are sure that a lot of stuff ADHD. No, it's like, they don't know what to do during the chaos. But for me, I think this time it's like, I don't know, I have a way of making my way through the fucking shit so that I can survive. This is what I use in order to make sense of it all so that I don't get fucking nuts. The fact that I feel that for a life, I think that it gives other people the opportunity to kind of latch onto the way that I deal with it and it helps them. You know what I'm saying? It's all freaking it. It's all freaking it. You know, we are Charlie Kirk. You know, here in place, we fight for the gospel, you know, in honor of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to see this?
Gusto is the best choice for small business payroll. It's fast. It's trusted. It's a great value. And when it comes to running your business, it's the easiest choice you can make. Get started for free at gusto.com.
I'm getting 2020 Rebel, and this is the Alabama Fire carrier. It's by far one of the best products. And I think it's not only the products you want, but ease of use. When you just want to get in the back of the van, there's nothing to unlock and swing out of the way. This is how you get in the back of the van. You just open the door. It's really that easy. A lot of items here now for the engines. That's fine. After engine destroyed. Again, all of the items here available.
From the book campaign, we're terrified that Charles has decided that we don't want to bring a kid into this building. He's to show us we're suffering inside us. Yeah, you're not giving enough time. That's a very common trait right now. It's like a lot of them feel like they're self-destruction world. Like it's truly high problem. Like it starts off as a little thing, like, oh, geez, my kid, they're not going to be it's like, oh, this is become a really fucking problem. Because now we don't have a future. Children are the future. It's diabolical. I don't blame you for that. I didn't see a fucking movie. No, I don't. I want to look goddamn good. I want to bring a kid to this fucking dog shit world where I can't even guarantee that they won't be annihilated by a nuclear blast before they're 10 years old. You know, it's a nightmare. All guys get piecing out kids. Yo, no, that's unfair, bro. Starting a family and having children is like one of the most not important things because you don't have to do that, but it is one of the most human experiences. If not the most human experiences. But spread through the line, and it to continue to grow and play a role in it. So it's one of the lives that can work out. That's like, y'all, my 9 and 11-year-olds when they can jet fuel jokes all year. It's as hell. That's so fucking good. No, I fucking listen. I yell at my mom every once in a while. I'm like, nah, it ain't my fucking fault that you spawned into a fascist nation that is clean idiots and death threats. It's not my fault that I have been born into a failing empire that is going through its fucking death throes. I didn't choose to be born. You know, you don't choose the time that you get, but you do choose what you do with that time. You know, there's a very loose translation of what Gandalf the Grey said. And Frodo was like, I wish that I never had to live through, I wish the ring never came to me at all. And he's like,
Get ready.
Frodo was like, no way.
Loki,
Yeah.
why do you lie?
Lord of the Rings quite literally is the best piece of cinema ever created. Genuinely. The Cream Pie Gang is nuts. I did not know there was a Cream Pie Gang. You make my hour commute to and from work much better. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do have to take a quick test real quick, so I'm going to leave you with an advertisement.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
My hell is not a burning pit. It's a realm of trials. Even on the screen, he radiates a terrible energy.
The system works.
I have returned, I have returned, I have returned, I have returned. I've never had a super chat address. You know, sometimes I do some of the pirates. Sometimes God. Because it's advised that sometimes God set the world in a holy basis. Thanks for the $5. And I can tell you, friend, more than you like the place to you know, Spanish other going the absolute bosses.
We are only given so many
This
senses
is
to
trusting.
try.
You know when they men here, or people with peni, you know when like there's a little shit stand and you can piss in a full bottle targeting like it's like a fucking it's like a power wash. You're like fucking you know what I'm saying?
Ah, yes. Much better.
Hey, for those who think that, you know when you gotta take a piss, it's like 2 in the morning, you don't wanna wake anybody up, and you know, turn on the lights. Piss, water, water is allowed to just kind of let them around the water. You know, you put a suppressor on, and shit, you know, you put a suppressor on, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Sit down, stop me. You know what I'm talking about. Stop pretending you don't know what I'm talking about. Think you're a pirate? No IDs? No IDs.
It's pretty upsetting when you can pay for a certain amount of download and the upload speed doesn't match that. So I like my People Fibers. It's just not people speeds for operating on the down. I love it. I love my People Fiber.
Yeah, People Fiber's the best.
For sure. Older millennial? Brother, did you guys see the older millennial on TikTok? You will not believe this. Or actually, you will believe this because it fucking tracks. You will believe this. Remember when I told you that the older millennial is an agent of Israel? Why won't it show me the video? You gonna fucking sign in? He has me blocked. Now fuck you, I'm listening. Much better. This motherfucker has me blocked. Either that or you dead ass have to log in. That's so fucking. Let me log in. Okay. Go. Here we go. Alright, so, do you guys remember when damn it, you're spoiling it, the older millennial accidentally pissed on the wall from a miscommunication. Do you remember when I told you that the older millennial is dead ass an agent of Israel and he gets paid $7,000 a month by the Israelis in order to pump out pro-Zionist propaganda because he's a fucking drifting fat body piss boy? You guys remember that? Check this out. This most recent poster. I'm using this. Look at this. Let me see if I can find my comments.
Powerful healing. The collector cannot be allowed to reclaim his captives. You know you had it.
No, you can't. My comment was, looks like a great place for a wrecking ball.
Let us relieve the collector
That was
of
my
his
comment.
prized collection.
So glad I don't know who that is. This is just like he's a right-wing pundit, or I guess like the thing is he's just pro-Israel. Like what he does is talk about like how Israel has the right to fuck your mother type shit. Like everything he talks about is why he vehemently supports Israel and loves This is hilarious. Like to me, this is the like this is it. This is the final nail in the coffin. Like anybody and everybody who still supports him. After this, he's like, you are a traitor to the United States of America, and you are an agent of Israel. You know, isn't that diabolical? You can wash your hands, fuck him. That's fun. Well, because all I do today is coffee.
My aim is true.
Double KO! Get that
Boss has favored me with another chance.
Alright. Got some good shit to talk about.
Let the devil out! Cannot be allowed to reclaim his captive.
He gone probably. Here it is. They got like caffeine pouches instead of nicotine pouches. Shit like that.
I have returned.
Hey, but just let you know that when you're in your 30s, that shit will damage your internals. Are you talking about coffee or are you talking about the vape? Because I'm 28 years old, I know damn well this vape is fucking still. I do say that I know damn well. I've been vaping for 10 years. I started vaping when I was 18, so I haven't stopped.
Freedom. They should be ashamed.
What you just bed food? No, but my dad did light my ass until I was like 7. I ain't even joking. I feel like that was his fault as a father more than my fault as a child. You know, to allow that. You know. I wish I was Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That's something. That's something else. Yep. $10 donation. Cali governor election coming up. The nation's top desires of fake social democrat.
I got it. I'm about to get off.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what I've said about like other like.
I know I gotta be done now. Or Hey, the paint gonna start melting and
Or a
shit.
sandwich of shit. Like, that's your option right now. A cup of fish or a shit sandwich. I don't think billionaire shit yes, so it's possibly desire, but then the only other option is oil company sellout. There needs to be a breaking point where eventually, like, the overwhelming majority of people say, like, why the fuck would you participate in your system if these are the options you're giving us? It's disgusting. It's genuinely disgusting, and I don't know what to tell you other than, like, I don't want to tell you not to vote, because I believe that voting is, like, your duty. Like, it's your obligation. I don't think it's something that, like, it's your right not to vote. I think it's like, bro, there's so many people dying for your right to vote. There are people fighting, dying for their right to, create their own future right now. So, I don't know, it's a fucking disgusting system. I don't know what to say other than, like, Tom Steyer says all the right things, but he also should do this. He should do this. Diabolical situation.
Straight line.
That thing is no fucking helicopter.
Level horses. How is it just like you? Complete their degree.
Yeah, it's hurts.
No.
I work in logistics. One e-bike, multiple operations. We deal with precious payloads. Executive transport, procurement. Sometimes I also take on solo field operations. And it's real important that everything runs smoothly. Rain or shine. Got to keep the stakeholders happy, right? At the end of the day, it's about having the best team ever. I love the job.
If you made $100,000 a year, it would take you 10,000 years to make $1 billion. Right? Put it to that perspective, it's fucking horrifying. But yeah, no, that's the truth. That's the truth. That is the truth. Weed won't hurt you like cigs. I'm smoking a lot of weed. Like that. Hey, cool, dude. What? Hey, don't be so radical. You think the 43rd didn't matter? Don't be so flimber.
Oh.